Good morning, friends. Today I'm posting this video keeping in view the 11th class students. This is a beautiful poem in their syllabus, A Photograph by Shirley Taulson. First, I'll recite the poem. Poem is very simple, self-explanatory, but we can draw so many interpretations from it. If we like it, we can bring out so much from this. Let's read and ponder. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling. Each one hold one of my mother's hands. And she, the big girl, some 20 years or so. All three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera, a sweet face, my mother's, that was before I was born. And the sea, which appears to have less, washed their terribly transient feet some 20, 30 years later. She would laugh at the snapshot. See Batty and Dolly, she would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. The sea holiday was her past. Mine is her laughter. The sea holiday was her past. Mine is her laughter. Both thrive with the labored ease of loss. Now she has been dead nearly as many years as the girl lived, and of the circumstance, there is nothing to say at all. It's silence, silences. Silence speaks a lot. So let's try to do the paraphrase. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling. The cardboard is not an ordinary cardboard. It's a photograph. It's hung on the wall, and the poet says that it shows that there were two cousins. It was the time when two cousins went paddling. Each one hold one of my mother's hands. In the picture, there are three persons. One is poet's mother, and two girl cousins, they are holding the hands of my mother. One on this side and one on the other side. And she, the big girl, some 20 years or so. Here, you just imagine for whom she is referring. Mother, 20 years. She was just 20 years. And the three stood still to smile through their hair. They were smiling. They had gone for some outing to the beach in a holiday. And at that time, the uncle took the shot and they were smiling through their hair. It means the breeze was blowing, and through the breeze, their hair were scattered and they were smiling through their hair. At the uncle with this camera, a sweet face, my mother's. Mother is always sweet. Her face is always sweet. All have their mothers and ask them, who is the most sweet face? They'll say, who has the most sweet face? All will answer, my mother's face. That was before I was born. The photograph, it means that art is long. Life is short, art is long. The photograph was of the time when the poet was not born. He was not born. Yes, and the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet as compared to sea, We, the human beings, very terribly, we, we are born, we grow, and we grow terribly. From the infant, we grow into a child, baby child, and then into a young man, and then we pass away. But the sea goes on for, but it also changes. But the poet says that it has changed less because so many things have changed since this photograph was taken. Yes, some 20, 30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. Now this is a memory, nostalgic. The poet remembers, the poet recalls when 20, 30 years later, her mother would say, see Batty and Dolly, she would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. She says that she is putting a remark on the dress, how they went for the beach and how they were dressed by the parents. The sea holiday. Now this is the crux of, please note down, the students, please note down that this is the crux of the poem. And it is mostly put in the examination. The sea holiday was her past. Where had the two cousins and her mother gone? They had gone on holiday on the beach. And the sea holiday was her past. She looked at the photograph, her mother, and would say that it was her past. The memories were her past. But mine is her laughter. The poet says that her laughing face, her smiling face, her cheerful face, her glowing face, her satisfied face, her contented face, her sweet face, as she has already told, is her past. So what was the past of the mother? The past of the mother was the sea holiday. And the past of the poet was, what was her past? Her smile, which she noticed in the photograph. Both thrive with the labored ease of loss. Both, nothing is permanent. So both the memories, they are lying in the unconscious mind. Now she has been dead nearly as many years. Now she admits that all are mortals. My mother is gone, and that girl lived end of her circumstance. There is nothing to say at all. The girl is still alive, the poet is still alive. And she says that it's a silences. The photograph doesn't say anything, but we have to adjust according to the circumstances. But the silence, I don't think what the poet means at the time, but it's a silence. Silences means that there is so much to think over it. A piece of art is long, life is short. This is what I wanted to describe. If you like my channel, you have already liked it very much. But due to my ailing health, I couldn't come before you for so many days. Please do like and share and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day. Thank you. Again, we'll meet with some other video on some other day. Till then, take care of you.